Hello everyone, welcome to my class. Today I have taken the second chapter of physics, that is magnetic effect of electric current. So in this chapter we will study about the relation between electricity and magnetism. In class 6 you studied about magnets. What are magnets? What are their properties? So let us just revise that magnets are an iron ore which shows some specific property. And what is that specific property? That is, they attract iron. These are called magnetic material which are attracted towards a magnet. And this property of magnet is called attractive property of magnet. Second, when we suspend a magnet freely, it always rests in north and south direction. That is, it always shows north and south direction. This is called directive property of the magnet. The side of the magnet which is towards north, it is called north pole, and the side which is towards south, it is called south pole. Magnetic field lines are imaginary lines surrounding the magnet. What is magnetic field lines? Magnets attract magnetic substance towards itself. So around this region of magnet where its effect can be felt, that is called magnetic region. So this magnetic region, it is in the form of imaginary lines, that is called magnetic field lines. And due to this magnetic field lines only, magnets show attractive property. Larger the power of magnet, more will be the magnetic region. Properties and or characteristics of magnetic field lines. These field lines, next slide you will see the magnetic field lines. So what are the characteristics of magnetic field lines? Magnetic field lines, they originate from north pole and they enter into south pole. That is, they are closed lines. कहीं पर कोई खुला हुआ पार्ट नहीं है. They start from north pole and they enter into south pole. Magnetic field lines are closer near the poles and separated in the center. So poles के पास नॉर्थ पोल और साउथ पोल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस बहुत नजदीक नजदीक क्लोज होता है, और मैग्नेट के बीच वाले पार्ट में मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस में डिस्टेंस होता है. दे आर सेपरेटेड इन द सेंटर. No two magnetic field lines ever intersect each other. No two magnetic field lines they cross each other. सब separately अलग अलग from north to south होते हैं. And distance between the lines, that is the distance between two magnetic field lines, increases as they move far from the magnet. So this is the diagram. This is magnetic field line. The first one diagram where you see it is C written. This is the magnet, north pole and south pole of the magnet. You can see here that magnetic field lines, they are originating from north pole. See the arrow mark, and they are entering into the south pole. And here you can see it is a magnetic compass. So magnets have a specific property that same pole repel each other. So north pole, it attracts south pole, and here the south pole, it is attracting the north pole. So magnetic field lines, they originate from north pole and enter into south pole. This is this line, and this is the distance between the two magnetic field lines. You can see the distance, this one and this one, it increases as they move far away from the magnet. The second picture B, this is how to find the magnetic field lines. How did direction of magnetic field lines is find it out? So this is the small arrow marks, they are the magnetic compass which are showing their direction. And experimentally also it was found that if iron filing means powder of iron powder, when they are placed near a magnet, then these iron powder, they attract towards the magnet and take this type of shape. They are, most of the iron powders are stuck near the poles, and in the center part here they are little less. So magnetic strength is considered to be maximum at the poles, whereas in the center it is little less. Initially it was understood that the magnetism and electricity, they are two different branches of physics, but the connection between electric current and magnetism was first discovered by Sir H.C. Oersted in 1820. He was a physicist, he was a scientist, he was a professor, and he accidentally discovered that there is a relation between the magnetic field and electric field. The production of magnetism with help of electric current, that is called electromagnetism. Now this is Oersted experimental setup. How did he come to know that there is a relation between magnetic field and electric field? This is a circuit diagram. In this circuit diagram you can see plus cell, that is the positive terminal of the cell, and the small one is the negative terminal of the cell. So the direction of current, it is in this direction. Now suppose this dotted line, this is a magnetic needle which is placed near the parallel to the parallel to the conducting wire. When the current passes through the conducting wire, this north pole of magnetic compass is attracted towards the conducting wire. When the current is switched off, it takes its original position. Now in this figure, when the direction of current is reversed, here you can see the pole of cell is changed, so the direction of current is reversed. In this case, the magnetic needle, it is deflected away from the magnet, it moves away from the magnet. So this was his observation, that when a current is passed through a conductor, a magnetic needle kept near the conductor, it is deflected due to the direction of current. So his observation, what was his observation during the experiment? He found that when no current is passing in the conductor, there is no deflection in the magnetic needle. When current flows, magnetic needle's deflection in one direction. If the direction of current is reversed, then the deflection of magnetic field is also magnetic needle is also reversed. Now if the magnitude of the current is increased, the amount of current is increased, the deflection of the needle also increases. And when the wire is kept perpendicular, that is right angle to the needle, then there is no deflection. Suppose this is a magnetic needle, and if the wire is kept here like this, the current is flowing in this direction, and the magnetic compass is kept here in this place, so there will be no deflection. So when the wire is kept perpendicular or right angle to the needle, then there is no deflection. This is the observation. Then what the conclusion come from the experiment? It concludes that a current carrying conductor produces magnetic field. So here is the relation between the electric current and the magnetic field of the magnet. Larger the value of current, stronger or larger is the magnetic field. And then the direction of magnetic field depends upon the direction of current. This we will discuss in next slide. How does the direction of magnetic field depends upon the direction of current. Now to find the direction of magnetic field and the pattern of magnetic field. What is the pattern of magnetic field? So here comes Maxwell right hand thumb rule, or simply called thumb rule. So according to this statement, if you hold a current carrying conductor in your right hand such that forefinger encircle the wire and thumb shows the direction of current, then the direction of magnetic field is given by the direction of forefinger encircling it. So this is the statement, and whenever asked, the statement must be like this only. So suppose this is a conducting wire, this one is a conducting wire, and the arrow mark shows the direction of current is in upward direction. So when current is passed in this conductor, a magnetic field is developed around this conductor in a concentric circle. Concentric circle means a circle with same center but different radius. And the pattern of magnetic field, it is, your finger will be like this. So pattern of magnetic field is in this direction, that is, it is anti-clockwise. If the direction of current is reversed in this direction, figure B you can see, then the direct pattern of magnetic field is also in reverse direction. This one is the example figure, basic figure. You can see thumb, this is the direction of current. So when you hold the curled finger, it gives you the direction of magnetic field. Now conclusion from right hand thumb rule. What were the conclusion? So conclusion was that a current carrying conductor produces magnetic field around the wire itself. The pattern design of magnetic field is in the form of concentric circle. The direction of magnetic field depends upon the direction of current flowing in the conductor. The direction of magnetic field depends upon the direction of current. If the direction of current is in upward, then the direction of magnetic field is anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise मतलब घड़ी जिस direction में चलता है उसका उल्टा. If the direction of current is in downward direction, then the direction of magnetic field is clockwise. Clockwise मतलब घड़ी की सुई जिस direction में चलती है, that is clockwise. More the intensity of current. Intensity means amount of current. More the intensity of current, more concentric circle will form, that is larger and stronger the magnetic field will be developed. And the strength of magnetic field depends upon the distance. Farther the point from the conductor, less is the magnetic field. For example, let us assume that this is there is a wire and the current is passing through this wire. So this is the wire and a current is passing in upward direction. So a magnetic field will produce in this direction. A concentric circle will produce. Now if we consider a point here, then the distance of this point, here the magnetic field, strength of the magnetic field will be much more than a point which is here. That is, since the point is far away from the conducting wire, so the magnetic strength at A will be more than the magnetic strength at B. So farther the point from the conductor, less is the strength of magnetic field. So this was the conclusion drawn from Maxwell right hand thumb rule. Now some important thing, magnetic field is denoted by B and it is a vector quantity. Vector quantity means it has a direction. It originates from north pole, enter into south pole, here also clockwise or anti-clockwise. Number of magnetic field line per unit area is called magnetic flux, and unit of magnetic flux intensity is Tesla, which is denoted by T. So this much for today. Thanks for watching. We discussed about the relation between electric current and magnetic field. We discussed about Maxwell right hand thumb rule. In next part we will discuss about a magnetic field around a circular loop, a conducting wire in the form of circle, and the magnetic field around itself, and from that we will extend to solenoid. So please do study, give your comment, give your suggestion. Thank you.